Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sylvia. Today I'm going to do another episode on essential oils. So I've already posted one episode a few weeks ago. If you haven't seen it, I will link it up here in the corner and also down in the description box. So the first episode was more about some general background information, some of the history and why essential oils are good for you. And today I'm going to go over the different ways in which essential oils are extracted from plants, what you should pay attention to when you purchase them, how you should store them, and also a little bit about the use of essential oils. So let me just get started with the different types of extraction methods there are. So the most simple one is expression. Then there is extraction with the help of chemical solvents. Then there is carbon dioxide. And then the most common one is actually steam distillation. So expression is the most direct method for producing essential oils. And here the oils are simply pressed from the plant's leaves or flesh or seeds. And this process is very similar to pressing olive oil. This technique is primarily used for getting essential oils from citrus fruits like lemon, orange, grapefruit, and lime. The next technique I want to talk about is the use of chemical solvents. And this is the least natural method for extracting essential oils. In fact, many aromatherapists, they shy away from oils that were produced with this method because they argue that the chemicals, they kind of dilute the oil and there are still some remaining parts of the chemicals in the oils even after they are separated from the oils. So in this method, the plant from which the essential oils are derived are dissolved with chemical solvents such as benzene and methylene chloride, and also hexane are some of the most common ones. The oils that are extracted with the help of chemical solvents are called absolutes. Vanilla and jasmine essential oils, they are often produced in this way because they cannot be distilled. One of the newest methods for producing essential oils relies on the plant interaction with carbon dioxide. Producing essential oils in this way is really expensive, but the resulting oils are usually very high quality. Essential oils that were produced using the carbon dioxide method, they smell almost exactly like the plant. The most common method for producing essential oil is steam distillation. Most plants that are used for the production of essential oils usually are very well suited for steam distillation. Just to describe this method in very simple words, the steam from boiling water kind of separates the oil from the plant. Since oil doesn't mix very well with water, it's then separated from the water, and this is how you get the essential oil. So let's talk a little bit about the quality of essential oils. Not all essential oils are created equal. There are many factors that determine the quality of essential oils. For example, the plant species, the extraction techniques that were used, and even the growing conditions such as the soil or the cloud cover, and also environmental temperature. So there are three characteristics that are crucial to determining the quality of essential oils, and these are grade, purity, and integrity. And I'm going to talk about each one of these. When essential oils are produced, they are graded in the same way many other products are. The higher the grade, the more costly the essential oil will be. For example, there are 4 different grades for lemon essential oil, but 12 different grades for lavender oil. So grade is not necessarily an indicator that one type of essential oil is superior to another oil. In fact, the grading is quite subjective. So often grading is conducted as a method for specifying which types of essential oils are best for a specific use. For example, peppermint oil that is designated for a candy manufacturer is graded differently than peppermint oil that's designated for aromatherapy. But both grades are perfectly fine. So once you have gained some experience in using essential oils on a regular basis, you will find that the higher grade essential oils have a more complex fragrance than the lower grade essential oils do. As a rule, the more complex a fragrance, the more aromatic compounds an essential oil will contain. So when purchasing essential oils, particularly those that are used for aromatherapy, for cosmetic use, or for natural healing, it is really important that you look for pure essential oils. Unfortunately, some manufacturers and retailers, they tend to dilute essential oils, in particular the more expensive ones, and they usually use similar smelling oils or even carrier oils or vegetable oils or even alcohol sometimes. As you can imagine, when essential oils are diluted, the resulting product is not able to deliver the expected results. Now let's talk about integrity. When essential oil manufacturers and retailers refer to an oil's integrity, they are referring to the fact that an oil comes from a single plant species, often from the same region and often from the same harvest. In addition, integrity indicates that an essential oil is pure and natural. If you want to find out if your essential oil has integrity, it's actually fairly simple. So essential oils that have been cut with alcohol, they tend to have an alcoholic odor. Those that have been diluted with vegetable oil, they will separate from the vegetable oil when frozen. You can also detect carrier oil. So when you place a tiny drop of oil on a white piece of paper and after a few days there is still an oily spot on the paper, but the fragrance of the oil has evaporated, you can conclude that the oil has been diluted with carrier oil. So let's talk about buying and storing essential oils. Purchasing your oil from a respected retailer is a good way to ensure that you are getting exactly what you need rather than a cheap, ineffective substitute. Dishonest retailers frequently label their product as pure, even if the exact opposite is true. The most important aspect of purchasing essential oils is the source. Some companies consistently sell high-quality products while others sell shoddy imitations. Though you might think that price is a good indicator for the quality of an essential oil, this is not necessarily true. Some companies use fancy packaging and advertise heavily. While a few of these companies sell high-quality oils, many are more interested in selling a nicely fragranted or nicely scented oil rather than therapeutic ones. At many retail locations, there is often nothing to rely on except for the labeling to determine whether an oil is of high quality or not. With that being said, you can buy essential oils as well as supplies such as diffusers and carrier oils at natural food stores, at companies' websites, like skincare websites and aromatherapy websites, and you can also buy them at big online market sites like Amazon, for example. Before you buy an essential oil, make sure you do a little bit of research on the retailer's reputation. If you are buying an essential oil online, make sure you know what you want, as you will not be able to do a sniff test, of course. So let's talk about the price differences. There is quite a bit of variability in the prices of essential oils, mostly because some of them are much more expensive to produce. For example, to produce 1 single ounce of jasmine oil takes 20 days of labor. Because these tiny little flowers must be hand-picked, which is quite the opposite of what happens with any inexpensive oil, such as mint oil, for example. So mint grows in abundance in many places, and it really does not require much care. It can very quickly be harvested with farm equipment and also contains a very big amount of essential oil. So purchasing cheap essential oils may cost you more in the long run because low quality oils are typically weaker than their high quality counterparts. This means that you will end up using more to achieve the same results. So if you take this into consideration, it will actually help you save money over time. Everyone should use caution when applying essential oils to skin that has come in contact with cleansers or personal care products that contain synthetic chemicals. Many petrochemical-based products penetrate the skin and the underlying fatty tissue. These chemicals can remain in the skin for days or even for weeks after the application. When essential oils interact with these chemicals, it can lead to nausea, to skin irritation, to headaches, or other unpleasant side effects. Essential oils can also sometimes interact with chemicals that have built up in the body from chemicals in the water we drink, the food we consume, and the environment we live in. If you experience any type of adverse reaction, stop using the essential oils and seek immediate medical help. Many people decide to do a detoxification cleanse before starting with essential oils, but you can simply double your intake of water to flush out the toxins of your body. Let's talk about essential oils and sun safety. Essential oils, including bergamot and most citrus oil, they are phototoxic. This means that when you apply essential oils to the skin that is then exposed to sun, it can lead to skin irritation that is similar to a sunburn. So this means don't apply essential oils to your skin that is then exposed to sunlight. So wait for at least 48 hours before exposing your skin to direct sunlight. So what do you do in case of an accident involving essential oils? If you want to remove unwanted oil from the skin, just cover the area with a carrier oil or an oil-based cleanser. Then wash the area with soap and warm water. And repeat this until you are sure that the oil has been removed. If you get essential oils into your eyes, wash them out or flush them out with vegetable oils or with milk until the oil has been diluted. If you wear contact lenses, you should of course remove them first. If the stinging persists for more than a few minutes, you should seek medical help. So again, there are some essential oils that can be consumed in small doses, and these include mint, orange, and basil. But in general, essential oils are meant for external use only. If for any reason an essential oil is ingested by accident, you should call the local poison control hotline. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and stay tuned for my next video on essential oils. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you or see you very soon. Bye.